We are starting.
Come on.
Welcome, everybody.
Welcome to YAJ.
On Tuesday.
YouTube.
Tuesday. I got it right today. Usually I say Saturday.
What's up, spiritual brothers and sisters? We all know y'all chime in later. We got it on Facebook. Block us. We got it. But we still do the show anyway. How y'all doing today? And I know it's rainy and windy outside. And, you know, it is what it is. The reason why I picked this subject, and before I say that, I love you grandbabies and I love my children and how we all today is...
My children, my family too.
Yeah. And the reason why I picked this subject is why do people have double standards? But what I didn't do was finish the whole sentence. Why do people have double standards when it comes to children? And the reason why I came up with this subject tonight is because while I was sitting in the shower minding my own business, from time to time, there's a various subject that pops in my head when you're relaxing in the shower. And when I was relaxing in the shower, the reason why I said this because look at everything we do for children. Look at everything that's going on. Look at what they watch. Prime example with the toilet paper. The excessive amounts of toilet paper.
I'm still not getting that.
The greed. The cleaning products. The double standards that you keep telling your kids you can't watch this, but you let them watch it. You don't have no idea what your children truly do. They know websites that you don't know about, and predators know about it before you do. But the reason why I said double standards is this, because you ever notice with a child that a child can love anybody. A child can have multiple friends, multiple enemies. A child can also have a boyfriend and girlfriend. And when that child grows up to be a kid, they love the same amount of people. And the reason why I say this is because here's the double standard. When parents split up, how's it that the child can no longer love the father or the mother?
Oh, well, that's a hard one.
See? Yeah. Now we're bowling in the alley. Because have you ever noticed that all these parents, and reason why I say that, because look at the court system. Look who they back. They back females. Doesn't matter if she's right or wrong. Don't matter if she's a crackhead or not. Don't matter if she go out there and sell her ass in the street. Here's the double standard. You got the toilet paper incident.
Okay, what's that got to do with child?
Because look at what the children watch. Look where the hatred comes from. The hatred starts from somewhere. Abandonment starts from somewhere.
Yeah, but not toilet paper.
No, toilet paper.
I know you're trying. Right. I understand what you're trying to come as.
Right.
But also, in a relationship, and when you separate and you have children in that situation, you're so pissed off at the other person. You have to understand these kids are watching everything. Don't underestimate these children. I don't care if they're around the corner. They can hear you. They understand what's going on. They don't know what's going on. Oh, yes, they do. Okay. When you have your arguments with your other person, your ex, you need to go into another room or outside or something. You don't need to be arguing in front of the children. Now I say that my parents did not argue in front of me. I never saw them fight. So when you go to get married or whatever, and you start fighting a lot or whatever and argue, you're like, whoa, wait a minute. This is not to happen. You know, children are going to see you fight or argue or get mad and have a little bicker. That's one thing. They do need to see that it does happen, but you work it out and things are okay. But when you're going through a divorce, you're so mad at that other person that everything in your head is like, I don't want him to see the kids. I don't want him to be with the kids. He treated me like crap and he did this and that, and I want him gone. Just disappear, gone. Okay? Yeah, I got that. But on the other hand, your children need that father in their life.
Mm-hmm.
Only and only if that father is molests, no. Abusive, when I mean beating the child, beating the mother, hitting the mother. I'm talking a repeated thing. I'm not talking about something that happened one time. Get it through your head. One time, and they didn't do it to the child. That's because you were in anger.
Mm-hmm.
But if that father was good to those kids or whatever, those kids need to make their decision of how much they want to be with that parent.
Mm-hmm.
That is their right to have that decision to make.
Not yours.
Okay? They might call you up and being with a parent, they might call you up and say, I want to come home. I'm not happy. Da, da, da. I got that. You talk to them. You get the other parent on the phone, talk about what's going on. Let's see what we need to do and discuss it.
Mm-hmm.
Not fight about it. Now, if it's something serious and your child's calling you up going, Daddy's really drunk and I'm scared we're driving that. Okay, then you need to go pick your child up and you need to go and say, okay, you know what? When you get yourself together, then you can see your children. And until then, you need to get it together.
Mm-hmm.
You know, there are certain things. Going to court every time a little major thing happens, court is tired of dealing with it. After a while, they're going to get tired and say, look, deal with it yourself.
Which you should have been doing in the very beginning, but the courts don't see it like that.
No, the courts don't see it like that. And some of these people might have gone divorced themselves in court, and some of these don't. But they don't live in your family. They don't live in the home that you were in. They don't know everything that was going on. And yes, when you have a relationship, I'm not saying we have a relationship, but if we were in a relationship and I made him so mad, even though we're not going through divorce, but made him so mad that he wanted to hit me, hurt me, or whatever, you can tell when that person's mad enough. You can tell when that person's got pushed to the limit. That's when you look up and say, you know what? You need to walk away. You need to walk away and get away from me. Or I'm walking away and I'm leaving to calm down.
Mm-hmm.
So you don't get hurt.
That's the way it used to be.
Because sometimes you get to that point, you've had enough. I can guarantee you, I can get mad. And there's times I've had to say to whomever I'm mad at, mm-hmm. You need to walk away. Because if you don't walk away, I can't tell you what's going to happen.
Mm-hmm.
But these kids today, they go through so much drama because of the fact is that the parents.
Definitely the parents.
It's time to grow up.
Mm-hmm. That's what we're saying. That's why I brought that subject up, because these kids are watching. And the reason why I say the toilet paper situation, because they're watching that greed. And what do you think they're going to be when they grow up? Greedy. Do you really tell y'all claim y'all talk to your kids, but do you really talk to your kids about when an unarmed black guy gets shot in the street? Do you talk to your kids? You talk about drugs so much. Do you really talk about the effects of opiates? Or why is it that the majority of people who sell drugs is really pharmaceutical companies? Do you tell them the truth? Because it's not that people sell drugs. People sell drugs every day. But do you tell them about the illegal activities that go on? Because remember, in Virginia, how many people are actually still selling drugs?
Probably a lot. But then again, with this quarantine, how do you know?
Exactly. I mean, besides being put in jail, man, you got people being put in jail for false things. But what we're saying is the double standards. Here's a good example of a good double standard. A VA family found $1 million in cash laying in the road. They picked it up, I saw the story. It made me sick to my stomach at first, but I understood. There are still decent people out there. But the thing that we don't understand is when kids who we're supposed to be their role models, see a situation, because it's funny how Black children in rural neighborhoods of poverty see the worst of the worst. They'll wake up one morning and see a dead body right there by their doorstep.
Yeah,
I don't get that.
I've had a friend see that in the place that they lived.
Yeah, but yet you got these dumbass people in a gated community worried about a UPS guy doing his job.
Oh yeah, that one on the Facebook that I sent out there that the guy was delivering. He had a truck, he had a uniform on, he had a badge, and he just delivered.
Yeah.
And this guy in the neighborhood comes and pulls right in front of him, won't let him go. Well, you need to tell me where you're going. No, I don't. I'm leaving. I'm in my truck. I just did a delivery. I'm leaving. He couldn't get in there if he didn't have the badge to get in. And he said that. I wouldn't be able to get in here if I didn't have the badge to get in here.
Yeah. But yet, you got people who do live in the community with a badge and still being questioned. So, again, double standard. You all got to understand something. I told you from the very beginning when this COVID-19 happened, is things going to change?
Well, it's during the COVID that we're having problems as is already. Mm-hmm. And, it's pretty bad that, you can't take it upon yourself to take care of things. I understand that you're going to have a gun. Well, there's the other one on Facebook. The guy, it was his house. He had a problem with the alarm system. He called the alarm system place.
North Carolina.
The police came to the house. Supposedly the door was ajar or whatever. Well, the guy had gone upstairs to go to bed because he was going to sleep. All of a sudden, somebody knocked on the door. Hello, open the door, come in, and he's coming around the corner and he got a gun. And he's like, I've got a gun. Do not come in my house. And he goes, I'm the police. You need to put your gun down. Handcuffed the man in his own house while he's in his boxers. Okay. Told him to come outside. And he's like, this is my house. I've already called the alarm system and that. It's getting bad. It's just getting bad, period. No matter what, it's getting bad.
That's why I'm doing these stories, because I'm letting you know, believe me when I tell you, and it's going to happen to you. I just shared a story that I saw on Dateline about that kid and the officer. Y'all got to look up these stories yourselves, man. We keep crying about human life, but yet we got a lot of people who keep taking it. Anyway, we're out. I got to go to work in the morning. Love you all.
Well, gee, that was quick. Hold on. I'm not done yet. We've got I
don't see that many people.
Do you see it over there? We got Laura, Bradley, Amy, Melissa, Susie. Who else? Susie, Tanya, and Melinda.
And Fetna. What's up, baby? Oh yeah, shout out to my baby sister who had surgery. It was a success. I hope she does better. She's okay. Little worried because there's a lot of people who are passing away and didn't even have COVID-19. I'm just saying. I'm not gonna say nothing more.
Yeah, let's not go down that road.
All right, people.
All right.
See you Saturday,
peace out, y'all. We'll see you on Saturday, and hopefully it'll be a good week. Hopefully we'll get rid of this rain.
Happy Memorial Day. If I don't see you, you never know.
Usually Memorial Day I go to Cobblestone, but you know what? I don't think so. We're not even 6 feet apart. You gotta move it on over.
Do we look like we have a TV station?
Yeah, TV 72. Channel 72. YouTube 72.
Thank y'all for tuning in. We'll see you on Saturday and on the YAJ.
All right, y'all. Peace out. Have a good one, and we'll see you soon. Yes, Tanya, I got you, and I got your message.
To YAJ.
Somebody else came back on, but I don't know who it is.
Welcome to YAJ.
Boom. Later.